Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark from Wandering Souls, back at you with another new video. Today, a collection update. I got some records to show you guys, all Japanese stuff. So I'm really excited for this. One thing box I ordered from Neon Records again, and yeah, a bunch of old stuff, and I've got one newer record to show you guys. Let's take a nip of the coffee here. And let's start off with the first one. The first one is a band that is really active since the 70s and changed in name a couple of times. They're first known as Bow Wow, and in the 80s, halfway the 80s, they went Vow Wow when they moved to the UK. And in the 90s they moved back to Japan and they called Bow Wow again. So they changed up a bit a few times, but this is from the first era. This is their 1977 album. This is Signal Fire, sorry, by Bow Wow, of course. A really nice Japanese pressing, only without the obi, as you guys can see. That one is missing here. I don't know if there was one or if it was a hype sticker that was Japanese. I haven't got a clue. But this is an old pressing from that period. I don't think there are many pressings of this album actually. But yeah, fantastic. Hard rock. Slightly heavy metalish. You can call this, I think. Let's see if there is some stuff in here. Of course there is. First of all, this is nice inner sheety. And in the inside it has lyrics and stuff and whatever more is in here. I think most of the lyrics, and there's a picture on the back side. The vinyl, of course, the old labels here. I'm gonna pull it out, but it's in fantastic condition, so I'm really happy with that. But a fantastic album. Yeah, really like it. 9 tracks on this one. Yeah, fantastic. And here's a cool band picture of the guys when they were really young still. Great band. Go check out Bow Wow if you haven't got to know them yet. This is a nice album to start with, but there are so many others. Some of the material I already had from this LP, because I also had a compilation with a bunch of stuff from the first 3 albums or something. But yeah, still really glad to have it. Bow Wow, Signal Fire. Then I picked up another album from Mari Hamada, a fantastic heavy metal singer. Of course, this is also a Japanese pressing, and this one still has the obi, as you guys can see. This is called Rainbow Dream. This is from 1984, 1985, something like that. The 4th or 5th album, I don't know exactly, because there were a couple of years that he released 2 albums in a year. I think 84 and 85, so it was kind of a busy moment at the point. But yeah, again, a fantastic album, classic hard rock, heavy metal. You can't go wrong there. She's still active. She's still releasing albums. She's now in her 60s and still rocking out there. Fantastic singer. Yeah, really good stuff. And also this came with a bunch of stuff. And there is a lyric insert here inside, and then it's a centerfold thingy with a big picture of Mari Hamada herself. Of course, this is on the invitation label as well. So yeah, fantastic stuff, guys. Don't let you mislead you by the covers you get in the early days. They're all heavy metal. In the 90s she turns a bit to AOR side, a bit rock side, hard rock side, and nowadays she's on the power metal side. So she's put it up again. So yeah, fantastic stuff. Mari Hamada, great singer. Definitely like her voice. Good purchase, I think. Next up was a band I wasn't really familiar with, and I think they only released one album. That's only what I can find, and a few singles, and there is a live LP or something. I don't know, but it is 5X with Human Target. Some great hard rock, heavy metal again. I think they covered heavy metal, I don't know exactly, but female fronted bands. Kamen Maki vocal, George Azuma guitar, Kinta Moriyama bass, and Jun Harada on drums. That's what the lineup from this band. Sadly, only one album to find, so it's really a bummer. But it's a good album. I really enjoyed it. Fantastic band. Again, great. Another Japanese discovery. There were so many bands and that not a lot of people know about. Ryujin, it's definitely a really old one. This is definitely an old Japanese pressing, and this is on the East World label. So yeah, really glad to have. This was released in 82, I think, 1982, somewhere in that vein. Yeah, fantastic to have. Really glad I picked this up, and it was pretty cheap as well, so I'm really glad about that. Yeah, still intact, everything, great corner still, nice obi strip. Definitely they grade their albums differently. If there's only one flaw or something, they already downgraded. Well, while it looks pretty decent, I don't see anything about this, but it is what it is. Next up, I picked a couple of albums up by Earthshaker. You guys, I know I like that band. I have their first album in European pressing and Japanese pressing, and I have another album on CD, and now I have a couple of more. This is Fugitive. I think this is their second album, studio album, I think, but I don't know for sure. Somewhere in the 80s. But yeah, fantastic. Japanese pressing, of course, Fugitive. Beyond Records does also a lot of times a great job, and I really love to buy from them. If it's all this kind of stuff, the old heavy metal things, and this didn't came with an insert, sadly. There was one in the past, but it's not here. This comes on the Nexus label, and also all these records were in great condition. I was really surprised by that, considering how old they are. Yeah, really cool to have here. Another great hard rock, heavy metal. I think they call this hard rock band. So really happy to have this Fugitive, and also bought their 84 album. I think it is somewhere in that thing. 84, 86. What do I say? I don't know exactly. 86, I think. This is Overrun. This is the fourth album, I think, for studio album. Still in the seal with the original Japanese hype sticker here. There was no obi for this one, but a hype sticker. So it's still intact there, and there's a nice picture on the back for the other members. And there's no track listing on the back, sadly enough, so I have to read it and other stuff. Hopefully I can get the shit out here. Sadly, it didn't come with the insert, where probably the track listing is on, but the sides, what tracks are here, but it's really hard to read, and it's in Japanese. But it came with the original postcards, which were in at that day, so it's really cool. And really postcards with stamp things and things like that. And it's also an Nexus label. So yeah, really cool to find this, sadly without an insert, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna listen to the album, and haven't got a clue how the titles are. Of course I can find it on social media and things, but streaming services, but I sometimes want to spin the physical format, and I really like that I could find this one, so that makes it another album from them in my collection. Yeah, and yeah, it's fastly growing. And the last one is not from Meon Records. This is a song thing I ordered from EMP, pre-ordered even. This is on Napalm Records, so this is European press. This is Ryujin with Ryujin, their self-titled album, which came out early this year. Yeah, finally can show you the vinyl copy. I picked up also the CD copy because this had a bit of took a while to get delivered. I don't know why that was. So I ordered somewhere else the CD, and that came really quick, so I could listen to the album, and then finally I got the vinyl, and it looks amazing, guys. It's fantastic artwork, and the lyrics are in here, and then we have the back with the track listing. And this is a Japanese band. They are original from Hokkaido, but they moved to Tokyo, I think. And this album looks stellar. It's on a really nice orange vinyl, and it's, as you can see, it's translucent as well. And there are 2 discs, and the other one looks a bit the same, so I'm not going to show you that. Let's see if there's more to it. I don't think there is. No. So yeah, it's a fantastic album. If you're not familiar with this, this is Japanese style melodic death metal. They call themselves samurai metal. That's not without a reason. The lyric themes, the music themes, how they look, all has to do with samurai in Japan. The band will start out as Gizeh, and now are at least 4 albums, I think, under that name, and now they released this one under this name. Still the same band, but yeah, they changed name. There was probably a reason for that. So yeah, fantastic band, great melodies, some folky touches here and there, some Japanese style things, clean vocals, harsh vocals, and of course the really great melodic metal that you get on this one. Fantastic. Can be aggressive and more, and also more subtle. So it goes some ways here on this album, but it's a fantastic album to listen to, and I really enjoy it. And I'm glad I finally have the vinyl copy. That was originally intended to have, but it took so while because it took so while. I also bought the CD version, but it's okay. Really happy to have it. Great album, Ryujin, go check it out. So that's the last one from this stack. So 1 from EMP and 5 from Meon Records. Meon Records is, by the way, Japanese music company, record store that has multiple locations. There's one in Tokyo, I think, one in the UK, and one in Berlin. So yeah, I ordered this from the Berlin side. For me, is that the most cheap option, shipping cost wise. So yeah, and there's no taxes. That's also a thing. UK and Japan both have, you know, the taxes, the import taxes. That's not the case with the Berlin store. So that's a positive thing for me. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I will name the albums in the description if you want to look them up, and that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for your support. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you guys with the next one. Arigato.